which is great if you're gonna have a meeting and you all talk about how to improve and how to get the golf board out of debt. But if you have a dinner to go, totally wrong.
Como dinner to go?
Totally go. It's just like if you and I would order dinner and then your plate would be out there and you would take it with you.
Oh, no.
So that's parks and golf golf board. And I was like, yeah, I don't want that anymore.
Don't they have lunch meetings though? Like, don't they have them here during lunch?
Sometimes they have carry-on, you know, they bring it in,
Well-
and then you have a meeting.
I think they're here.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
hold
here.
on, no.
I mean, if you have a lunch meeting and you're gonna work and you're gonna do a working thing, well, of course.
No, I think
Dinner, if it's only, the rule of thumb I always use, if it's more than an hour,
Good afternoon. Time is 4 o'clock. Welcome to the Civil Service regular meeting. Today is Tuesday, May 28th, 2019. May I have roll call, please?
Chairperson Dolores Rodriguez.
Present.
Vice Chairperson Mario Liscano.
Present.
Board Member Vittorio Puente.
I need a motion to excuse.
I make a motion, we excuse, member Dr. Puente.
I second the motion. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
And Dr. Puente has been excused for this meeting. We'll go on to administrative reports. We'll go on to the regular agenda, the approval of minutes for Tuesday, April 30th, 2019.
I make a motion, we go ahead and accept the minutes for April 30th, 2019.
And I second the motion. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
And the minutes have been approved as written. We'll go on to administrative reports. Chief?
Good afternoon, Madam Chairman and Commissioner.
Good afternoon.
Right now, we're currently finishing up on cement slab for station number 4. Once I finish that, I think we will you'll start seeing us putting in our furniture. So hopefully by the end of next month, that should be fully operational. I'll give you a more precise date once we know they finish the slab, and that gives us an idea what else is still pending from that station. So also, we went a couple of weeks ago to Iowa to do the final inspection of the fire truck. I'm glad to report that everything checked out exactly how we spec'd it out. So in the next couple of weeks, we should have that truck here already delivered and be ready to be operational once we get the station up and running. We promoted Rudy Hernandez this month to pump operator driver. So because of the existing list, now it's expired because it was the only person that passed. I'm glad to say that on May 31st, we'll be having another test for engineers, and hopefully they'll give us the positions that we need to finalize the promotional process that we need to do. I also need to report that Mr. Eduardo Lugo retired as a civilian fire inspector, and that position now will become a civil service position.
Oh, it will be.
Yeah, so I'll entertain any questions you may have.
Any questions for Chief Perez?
No questions.
Thank you, Chief.
Thank you, ma'am.
Chief Lengo?
Good afternoon, Madam
Good
Chairman,
afternoon.
board members, Mr. Liscano. Thank you for the opportunity to be here. Thank you so much. Hopefully, you all had a great Memorial Day weekend, full of rest and blessings. So just to start off, a couple of things that we have going on at the PD is the most current one is we had a promotion ceremony for Sergeant Danny Garcia, also known as Smiley around these parts of the world, one of our former community officers that we had. We had that ceremony last Thursday. Good turnout, family, friends, police officers. And so at that point, right now, as we're looking at positions for supervisor positions, we're full. And so we do have some, we were not lucky, but the guys worked hard to make sure they pass the test. So we still have some guys that in case anything down in the near future happens that we, are able to work out additional positions or supervisory, then we have some guys available that can automatically fill those spots in. So that's a big plus for the PD. Just this past Friday, we had the 2 assistant chiefs and 4 sergeants return from the FBI Command College and the outside of Houston, Prairie View A&M University, I think it was called, the campus. And so they attended a 1-week course which deals with or entails leadership, current issues in law enforcement, anything to do with mental health, social media, media relations, and things of that nature. And that's just part of their continuous development as supervisors and leaders of police officers here at the city of Pharr. The other thing that we're working on right now, ma'am, is actually we're trying to finalize our technology project. And what that entails is we're looking at, maybe replacing our body worn cameras that we have right now, our body cams, in addition to the in-car recording systems. Those are the recording systems inside the units that basically help the officer for, and the PD for transparency issues and safety issues of the officer. They record all the calls that we go out to and things of that nature, man. The next thing that we're working on here is hopefully we're able to finally outfit our 10 units that we budgeted for this year. So that happens, and we'll have about 20 brand new Tahoe units that we're working on basically outfitting. Aside from that, we're working on filling in all of our civilian positions that we have open. And it's just a continuous work on filling in the open positions that we have for officers. That we're at about 80% done on the backgrounds and all that, on the things that we need to take care of. So we're looking to maybe getting some guys on board coming in here, hopefully over the summer, and being able to just, I guess, so to speak, work on our manpower and give some assistance to the guys that are out there working hard on a day-to-day basis, man. But aside from that, that is all that we have going on right now at the PD. Aside from maybe some more exciting minor things, but I'm open to any comments and suggestions that you might have. I'm open for that, man.
Any questions for the chief?
No question, Chief. Just I want to thank you for communicating with us every time there's something that's going on in your department. I think it's important for us as volunteers in the civil service that we also participate when there is promotion ceremonies or any recognitions. And I appreciate that communication. The other comment that I had, you had mentioned the preparedness for an upcoming test. Is that both academic and fitness tests?
Test-wise, so we've got our physical fitness scheduled for the latter part of June. And that is in part of the 2 times that we test per year. So what we ended up doing is we did hold an officer symposium where we offer symposium, right?
Yes.
Where we offer information to the officers as far as nutrition. This is what you need to do if you want to, so to speak, stay in shape, right? Obviously, you work out, but you also need to worry about what your intake is going to be, or else that workout is basically gone out the window. We also talk about stretching techniques. We also talk about exercise techniques, and what that means is we've basically taken that fitness assessment and broken it down to smaller parts to make sure that the officers know what exactly it is that is going to be required of them.
Okay.
Again, teaching them how to stretch, teaching them how to do the proper technique on that fitness, so that really at the end of the day we all come out 100%, so to speak.
Awesome.
So it's a wellness prevention program that allows them to be aware of what's being expected, and you already have the expectations already marked somewhere where they need to reach at. There's an actual threshold.
Correct. So right now, what we have at is 50% is the passing grade, and when we say 50%, is not necessarily you need a 50 to pass, right? To the eye, you see a 50, hey, that's not passing.
Mm-hmm.
But really, what it is based on depending on what type of exercise or what part of the fitness you want to take. Is it the rowing or is it the combat fitness? Combat fitness really is just a mixture of exercises dealing with the what's that new exercise trend that's going on right now, and I just blanked out. CrossFit. Thank you very much, ma'am. And so that also measures the strength of the officer, And so when we say 50%, so to be able to pass out of 300, which is a perfect score, you need 50%, so equating to 150 reps. 5 different exercises, 3 different sets, and so that's how the officer accumulates the points per rep.
Thank you so much, Chief.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for the
so much.
information.
Thank you. Appreciate it. God bless. Thanks.
Thank you. We'll go on to civil service comments. Do you have any comments from the Civil Service Commission?
The only comment I had, and I'm I'm excited about our new fire station, and I'm glad that their fire truck is coming in. Just wanted to ask if it would be possible for us to tour not only the new building but the other stations as a group, and see when we could do that. Maybe yourself and whoever you would like to be there, and our 3 commissioners and our civil service director. It'd be
Good
nice
idea.
just to view it now that you're getting to have a new station, just to look at the other ones. Not for anything else, but just to get to know it. I'm pretty sure that we haven't gone to all 3 stations. All right, thank you.
Thank you. There not being any other comments, we'll go on to Civil Service Director's reports. Sonali?
Good afternoon, board members. Really nothing to report other than exams that are coming up, and I think I had already mentioned this, but I'll go over them again. We do have an engineer exam scheduled for this Friday for the fire department. So far, we have 22 employees that signed up to take the exam, so hopefully we can get a good list out of this pool. And then we also have one scheduled for lieutenant at PD, July 10, 2019. Those are the only 2 upcoming exams that we have on
Great.
the near future.
Any questions for Anali?
Where's the exam gonna take place? The one this Friday? Here?
Here, actually in this room.
Okay.
And it's gonna be, the exam will take place at 10, the registration begins at 9:30.
Excellent.
Thank you. We don't have anything for closed session, so we'll go on to item 8.
I'd make a motion, we adjourn this meeting.
I second the motion. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
And this meeting is adjourned. Thank you for your attendance.
So